Imagine for a moment we are going back in time and you're sitting in the classroom trying to secretly pass a note to your friend. The note contains absolutely confidential information about the crash and the transaction stakes are high. If the wrong person found out about this, well, then there would be social doom and infinite teasing for you and your friend. So, you quietly and sneakily pass the note along. However, the worst possible thing just happened. As you're transferring the note, it was intercepted by the teacher. You watch as the teacher opens it and prepares it to read it out aloud to the entire class. Dun, dun, dun! And then the teacher pauses. Looks confused, and you smile, knowing that it's because you wrote the message in your secret friend code, and no one other than you and your friend knows how to read the code. Hi, I'm Naomi, and welcome to DakTech Friday. And in this video, we are going to be talking about something that's been chatted about a lot in the media lately, end-to-end encryption. We're going to discuss what end-to-end encryption is and how does it work. The basics is that end-to-end encryption works to prevent data from being read or secretly modified by anybody other than the sender and recipient. End-to-end encryption is pretty much the tech version of our secret friend code in our example earlier. The message is encrypted by the sender. The third party transferring the message doesn't know how to decrypt it, and then the recipient receives the message and decrypts it. This sounds great. You can send messages and know it's going to arrive without anybody else being able to see what is said or change it, providing you with privacy and security. And there are a number of easy-to-use apps that incorporate end-to-end encryption and work on both Android and iOS devices. These examples include Signal, WhatsApp, and even good old Facebook Messenger. Mind you, though, this is only the mobile version of the app that includes end-to-end encryption, and the communication options are in the form of secret conversations that you have to opt into. So all this sounds fine and dandy. Increased privacy and security. This is what we want, right? Why would this cause controversy in the media and the Australian E-Safety Commissioner to say that we're in an arms race against the worst of the worst and that it can cause serious harm? Well, to answer that, we have to be aware of and discuss the darker side of the internet. The sad fact is that while end-to-end encryption provides privacy and security for you, it also provides the same privacy and security for criminals. These apps have unfortunately been misused to hide and exacerbate criminal activity, including online child abuse. You see, the tech that usually scans and flags these type of criminal messages for authorities and companies doesn't work with end-to-end encryption, which can facilitate the production, exchange, and increase of child sexual abuse material, perpetuating the abuse of victims and exposing survivors to ongoing trauma, which is definitely something that we do not want. And this is the reason why Facebook, or Meta, announced that they are delaying their complete end-to-end encryption rollout until 2023, as their head of global safety explained it's meant to give them extra time to coordinate with experts in the field to combat online abuse while also protecting users' privacy. Now, this problem is complex because on one hand, people want and need privacy and security online. However, on the other hand, it's important that there are checks and balances in place. This stops criminal activity and the exploitation of people who are vulnerable. But that involves usually giving the authorities the ability to read and scan messages. Overall, there is no perfect single solution, otherwise we would have already done it. Whatever we come up with, though, will need to be multifaceted and require authentic collaboration between industry, government, and the general public to be effective. So make sure you speak up and your voice is heard. If you've learned something today or found this discussion interesting, then remember to like and subscribe for more tech content. See you next time.